Well, hello everyone. I am so excited about this time of year. You know what time of year is. It's pumpkin time. And I have just been really enamored with all of these beautiful pumpkins that I have found everywhere. I've decorated my house with pumpkins this year for fall, and for the month of October, I'm going to use pumpkins as my decorations in my planner. So stay with me and we can do a pumpkin palooza together. Well, hi everyone. I'm Crystal from A Crystal Clear Life, where we focus on planning, organizing, and living a more simplified life. And today I would like to do a plan with me for the month of October. Now, as I said in the intro, I've been very excited about all of the pumpkins that I have seen around in the stores and as other people are decorating, and I just think they are so adorable. And I wanted to do pumpkins for my planner theme for this month. I have found some beautiful watercolor stickers at various shops on Etsy for this month, and I'll share those in the description box below when we get to talking about the stickers. But first of all, let's get the basics done. Remember, I like to be functional with a little bit of fun mixed in. So let's go ahead and look at the computer and I will show you what I'm doing. As you can see here on my screen, I use Microsoft OneNote for my planner. Basically, it's not only just my planner, it's my entire life. I put everything that I need to remember or want to remember or think that I might want to remember. I put it in OneNote, and it's very helpful for me. But I also use it as my planner. So you see here on the screen, I have my 2022 Crystal's Life Planner. And across the top, up here, I have a different tab for each month. Those are linked so I can jump to May or June or July, you know, whatever I need to do. And I have it set up here for October. I have additional months here for the next 2 months of November and December as well. And as you can see from November, really I just have a monthly calendar and a place to write down some notes. Same for December, just my monthly and a place to write some notes. But for October, I went ahead and flushed out some of the other pages. So I want to walk you through some of those pages. And as you can see a little glimpse here, my theme for October is pumpkins. And some of them are cute and some of them are scary. So I hope I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I like to do a little bit of fun to keep me motivated to use my planner throughout the month. So one of the very first pages that I always set up in my planner is my October or my monthly inbox and notes page. And you see here, basically, I just have a title for inbox and notes for the month of October. And then in this section over here, I just have a list of all of the tags that I use to help myself stay organized and on track. I use the tags based kind of on the GTD method by David Allen. And if you want to learn more about my tags, I will link the video up above. That is my #1 most viewed video on my channel. So hopefully it will help you as well. But I do have a list of my tags here. This is so that if I'm out and about or on my iPad and I need to just add something quickly to a list, I can come in here. Let's say I can come in here to calls and text. I can hit enter and I can say that I need to call my sister for her birthday. And it goes ahead and puts that in there with the correct tag on it. So you see here, if I hover over this checkbox, it says call or text. Okay, so that's how the tags work, and that's what I do for my inbox. But let me show you how I created this cute title up here at the top, because I'm going to be putting that on a lot of my pages. So let's jump over to my theme page and I'll show you how I made that title. So here is my Halloween theme for the month of October, and I have this script for October, which I think is really pretty. Again, I will put all of the links for all of the different sticker shops that I bought from in the description below, so I don't have to keep repeating them here. But I have this October script, and I thought it would look cute on one of these banner flags down here. So what I did is I took this banner flag, this one here, and I made a copy of it, and I enlarged it, right? By clicking and dragging the corners, you can enlarge or shrink things. You take the script that you want, and again as a graphic, and you put it on top, like so. To help get with perfect placement, you can hold down your Alt key while moving it around, and that lets you put it just in the right place, okay? Then I go up here to my draw tool and I lasso both the sticker and the script, and I will copy those, and it copies both parts together. And then I can go, let's say below it, and I can do paste. Now there's 3 different types of pasting here. There's pasting keeping the original source formatting, which keeps it in 2 parts. But I like to paste it as a picture, and that puts it together all as one graphic. So now you see it just has one line all the way around it. Whereas here, you can see the October graphic can still be pulled off. I cannot grab that. If I move it, it moves the entire thing. Okay, so that's what I did here. This is also the same single graphic there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one, and I will, originally I took it up here to my inbox page and pasted it there. Now some of you may be asking about, well, where did you get this backdrop here that you're using that looks like this long spiral notebook? Where did that come from? This is really just a graphic. None of the tabs here are clickable. I don't need those because I have all of my tabs up here that are clickable. This is really just to give me the look and feel of a planner. This planner came from DCP Digitals, and it is their yearly dated whiteout planner. It's been very nice to use this year. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do next year, but I've enjoyed this layout, so who knows? We'll see what I'm going to use for next year. But on this blank page that is part of the planner, I simply create an inbox like this that I can use throughout the month. Okay, moving on, let's look at our monthly page. So here is the monthly page that comes with the planner from DCP Digitals. What I can do is, remember I copied that October graphic, I can simply paste on the side here. And the reason that I like to paste on the side is so that things don't move around too much on me. Then I can grab the corners of this graphic and I can make it larger or smaller as needed. And then I can pull it on top of my graphic that I have here for my calendar. Okay. Again, I can make it smaller, just the right size that I need to put right up there at the top. I think that looks great. Okay. Now, because this calendar is a graphic, I could go ahead and create a text box wherever I would like for any event that may be coming up. Let's say I have a trip coming up and I'm going to visit a friend. So I can go over here and create a text box that says, visit Kathleen. All right, and I can put that over the days that I will be visiting Kathleen. Now you will notice that this graphic is still in graphic format because when I click on it, you see it gets this dotted and dashed line around it. I'm going to set the picture as background by right-clicking and bringing up this menu to set the picture as background. That will help keep it from moving around as I'm clicking on different things, okay? Now, I could go in here and decorate this page as well. Let's add a couple of things to this page other than the title. I absolutely love this graphic, so I am going to make a copy of that, and I will take that back to my monthly. Again, pasting on the side, and I am going to put that, let's see, do I want to put it down here at the bottom? I think I like it down here at the bottom. This kind of just sums up the entire month. I think that's just so cute. And then I'm also going to jump over here and show you some of the other pumpkins that I collected. Aren't they adorable? And I love these trees. Let's see, let's copy one of those and we will take that back to our monthly. paste on the side again, and then I can put that in place. If I want to, I can rotate it, so I can flip it the wrong way. Undo. I can flip it. There we go. And put that there in the corner if I'd like. That's kind of great, I think, for Halloween to be right over top of that. Okay, and a couple of other scary pumpkins to put on this page. Let's see, maybe a small bat. We'll copy that. I think he'll look really good up here. Okay, let's find some other stickers to put on here. Usually what I do is I just do some pre-planning here on the side, and I do some minimal stickers just to make it kind of cute. Let me find one or two more things. One of the beautiful things about digital stickers is not only can you use them over and over again, so it saves lots of money because they are reusable year after year, but the other great thing that I love is I love to be able to move them around as I need to, because I am not always the best at design, so it's nice that I can move them around and get them exactly where I want them. There, that looks good. Okay, all right, enough playing around with stickers on this one. You get the idea. A monthly calendar, I can fill in whatever I want. I can put washi tape on here for you know, things that span more than one day, which is a great way to do that. Let me show you quickly how that would work. So let's say I'm going to grab this cute little orange stripe washi here, and I'll make a copy of that. Go back to my monthly, paste on the side, and then drop that right in place. And if I want to, I can even put the text on top. So order that, bring it to the front, like that, and then put it right on there. And that shows me the days that I am going to visit with my friend. Okay, all right, so that's the monthly. Now, I do have in addition to a monthly calendar, I do keep a monthly dashboard that I really like. And what I've done here is I went back to May and I copied May's dashboard and brought it forward. And then I'm going to walk you through it and clean it up and show you what it's going to look like for October. Okay, so here is my May dashboard, and the one thing that I like about the dashboard is that I am able to put some links and stuff on there, which are very helpful for me. Okay, so let's get this squared up so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. And I'm just going to start at the top and work my way across and clean it up as we go. These are some old graphics that I am going to remove. I'm going to grab that graphic from our October that we made, and I'll bring it back over here again, paste on the side, move it over to where it needs to be, and drop it in place and adjust the size as needed. Okay, so there is October important dates. Again, this is just a text box, so I can take this out. The most important date in October is Halloween, so we will put that in there. I can add additional dates as I need to. My top 3, you see here, this is a text box again with a top 3 graphic on top. So let's go see if I can find something in our theme that is kind of a, you know, top 3 thing that I would like to use. This one set that I got off of Etsy has so many wonderful graphics in it, as you can see. Here's a top 3. That looks kind of nice. Let's see what else there is. I just love looking at all the stickers. It's so cool. All right, here is a top 5 or 6. That's a top 6. Too much. Here is a top 3 kind of bullet items. There's a single heart. You know what? I am going to go back. I think I'm going to use this one. Let's see. I'm going to choose this one, copy that, and take it to my dashboard and paste on the side. And it's going to go right up here. I can have it cover my goals, or I can put it beside my goals. I think I will put it beside my goals. And that can be my top 3. And I can put this text box, again, order it, bring it to the front. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can either order it and bring it to the front, or you can cut it and paste it back on there, and then it will, you know, work the same way. Okay, so it's funny that I brought in May, because instead of putting the pool up, I have to take the pool down. And instead of garden planting, I have garden cleanup. And Chris's quilt is complete, so I am going to take that one off. And it is about time for me to start thinking about my next niece, who is going to graduate this year. So I need to get with her. Okay. But one of the things that I like about the dashboard is, so you see here, for example, the graduation quilt plan. If I click on that link, it takes me and shows me all of the things that I need to do to complete Chris's quilt. And, you know, I have other links on here as well with a complete design of the quilt, but it has been bound and it actually is ready to go. So all I have to do is get it over to him. But those kinds of links that you can put on things makes it very, very nice. The other thing that I was working on back in May was a yard sale project. So again, if I were to click on that, it would bring me to the yard sale project page where I had all of the information that I needed for the project that I was working on. So I like keeping those kinds of links there. Okay, so that's just really, really helpful. So for now, I'm going to leave those there. I'm not still working on both of those projects. They are done, but I do know that that is a place that I like to put my goals and projects for the month. So as October starts, you know, gets a little bit closer and starts, we will go in and fill those in. Okay. Then down here, you just see I have some pretty washi tape. So again, I can take that out. This planner page had bills due and income. I don't need to record that here. So I can just go down here and find some pretty washi to put in there. I think I like this crow washi. I am going to use that one this time. Oh, dashboard, wrong page. And I will paste on the side and bring that over here and drop that into place like so. And then I can copy that again, paste on the side, and put that right over income. Get those lined up. There you go. That looks good. I like those. Okay, now another thing that I do for links on this page is I have these links that you see right here. Let's change the back. No, that is way too bright. Too bright of a highlight. Gray maybe for this theme. We'll see. Maybe no highlight will work. Let's try gray and see how that looks. Okay, I like having these links here because if I am on this page first thing in the morning and I need to go to my health and habit tracker, I have that right here that I can click on to record my morning blood sugar levels and my weight and all that kind of thing. Let me show you how to edit it, because currently this one takes you to May's habit tracker. And let me show you how to edit that. So what I want to do is I want to go to my September habit tracker, which is this page here. I have it basically set up, and I'm going to right click on that and say copy link to this page. Okay. Now when I go back to my dashboard, I can highlight this, right click again, edit the link, and it will come up and say, well, where do you want that to go? Well, I don't want it to go to this one anymore. I want it to go to this page. So you can either put the link in there the way that I just did, or if you want to know exactly where you're going, you can come down here to your pages and you can say, no, wait, I want to go to October and I want to go to my habit tracker, which is right here, which I have not renamed yet. I want it to go to that page and I want to say, okay. Okay. Then when I click on that, it will take me right there to that health and habit tracker, which I have put in for October. So all we need to do now is relabel it October. There we go. Now when I hit my back button and go back to my dashboard, click on my habit tracker, it takes me to my habit tracker for October. Okay. All right. And same thing for my Crystal Clear Analytics. That link takes me to my yearly analytics where I track, you know, my views and all of that kind of thing, which is a great segue to say, if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, I would appreciate it if you did subscribe. We focus primarily on OneNote and using OneNote for our planner and getting things done. But we also talk about other things on this channel. And, you know, if you have something that you'd like me to present, go ahead and leave me a comment and I could do that as well. But, you know, I really just kind of do this for fun and love to share this information. So, but I would appreciate you being part of our community if you would like to do that. All right, back to the dashboard. I have a 365-day book challenge that I keep track of what I am reading. And you see I already have in here for October. The first book that I've decided I want to do is I want to listen to the Audible version of Dracula by Bram Stoker. They apparently have a wonderful rendition that was actually nominated for some awards. So I'm interested in listening to that. And my back button takes me back to my dashboard. And then the last one that I have here is my goals page for 2022. And so I'm working my way through my goals page. If you'd like to see more about my goals, I do have a link that I will put up above for that video as well. Okay. All right. Now moving on down here, I just had some graphics. So I will take care of those. And this is another graphic. Let's see what I can find to put in there. Some of those beautiful pictures at the beginning, I think. Like this one. Paste on the side. Drop it in place. There you go. That looks really cute. And then I have a place here for notes. I have a place here for my currently, which is always fun for me to go back and look back on, you know, to see what I'm currently reading, listening to, all of those kinds of things. I like that. Let's pick a different color though. Let's go with an orange to tie in with our theme. And then I also have a section up here that says May in the garden. I very much am a big avid gardener, and I keep track of all of the different things that you would need to do in the garden for each individual month. But I do not need May, so I'm going to delete that. I'm also going to delete that. And I'm going to go over here to my master garden list, and I will pick up what I need for October. Let's see. So I'm going to go to my search menu. I'm going to type master because I have a master gardener year page where you see I have a list of all of the things. There's May, June, July, August, September, October. Here is October. October has quite a long list. So we're going to copy that. We will take it back to our planner page, paste on the side. Let's see, I'm going to do some rearranging here. I'm going to put my currently over here, I think. Let me make this wider, and then I can fill it in. And I can get rid of this graphic, which is really just a piece of washi tape turned on its side. It still goes over the end of the page, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks fine for now. Actually, let's switch these. See, again, this is the great thing about digital planning. I can take my links and put them over here on this short list and not run into the of note. And then I can take this one, my currently section, and put it there. Make that smaller. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that seems to work pretty good. Actually, let me do this. See if I can make this even smaller. I'm going to move this over here and make it wider again. I'm just trying to get everything to fit on the page as best possible. There you go. Okay, there you go. And if you didn't know, in addition to being able to add graphics and links and text and photographs and all kinds of those things, you can also embed videos in your OneNote pages, which again is fantastic. This is someone on YouTube that I follow for gardening. He happens to be in a similar zone to me. It's HortTube, if you're interested. I'll link him below as well. Anyway, and he has a wonderful monthly series where he goes through and talks about things that you should do in your garden for each month as things are changing. He's a horticulturist, and you know, I trust his advice. So I happen to have his October gardening checklist here. If I ever want to refer back to it, it is embedded and will play right here on this page. I don't even have to leave to go out to YouTube to see that. So that's really cool as well. Just another great feature that I love about OneNote. Okay, so I like the way this dashboard is setting up. It's kind of my hub, my go-to place for things that I need to keep track of. The only thing that I don't like on here is I do not like the color of this font. So we will change that to orange to make that look a little bit more in line with what we are doing here. Let's see, can I change this highlight? I'm being very particular today. I don't know why, but I am. And I want to add a scary pumpkin. All right, I'm going to pick the one with the spiders on it because not only do I love pumpkins, but I love spiders. I know that's a weird thing, but I do love spiders. And so I think this one's cool because it's kind of both things that I think are really awesome. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to talk about on my dashboard, another link that I have, some of these links are to internal pages on my OneNote planner, but you can also link to external things. So up here, for example, I have a link to my Google Calendar for October, okay? And all I did was bring up my Google Calendar, right click the URL and copy the link, bring it back in here. And if I edit the link, you will see that I was able to paste in that World Wide Web Google Calendar address there and say OK. And then when I click on that, it brings up my Google Calendar for the month of October. Okay, because I do keep a Google Calendar for various appointments, and then I refer to that when I'm setting up my weekly review and looking at what's coming up in the future. Okay. All right. I spent a lot of time on this dashboard. Let's move on. My goals page for October, pretty much the only thing that I need for there is that Halloween theme date that we have here. So I'm going to copy that. And I will go back to my September goals, which are no longer September goals, but are now October goals. Make that a little smaller. And change the name of my page. I find it very easy just to copy my pages from month to month, and then if I need to make adjustments to a goal, I can do it on this page and not have to recreate the entire page every time. Okay, so I have my goal set up for the month of October, and I have a place to do my reflection at the end of September when that comes up. Okay. All right, let's move on to our habit tracker. Again, I need that same title. So I'm going to go over here, paste on the side, get that October title, drag that across. This page is simply a page that I set up that has a couple of text boxes. Let's see, so there's my title. Now that fits pretty good. And health and habit tracker, again, because it's a text box, I can make it long or I can keep it short, whatever I want to do. So I can move it around like that. I can move it, to the other side. I can make the text box smaller if I want to. Okay. And then what I do here is I just set up a columned table. So I went up here to insert column table, and I put in the number of columns that I needed, and I divide the month into 2 parts, and I track various things across the top. Okay, I know that October has 31 days, so I'm going to go down here to the very bottom, and I am going to hit the tab key, and then I can go in here and type 31, and now I have all of the days that I need set up and ready to go. Okay. Let's change this font color. We're going to be consistent and stick with this orange. And let's do the same for these. Be consistent, change to orange. Be consistent and change to orange. All right. And then let's see, down here I can put one of my cute graphics. And we'll take that back to our habit tracker. Paste on the side. Drag it over and put it in place. Can make that bigger. Now I kind of have these simple rules that I like to live by. 8,000 steps a day, eat 8 fruits and vegetables, get 8 hours of sleep, and have 8 glasses of water. And hopefully that will help me lose 2 pounds. We'll see. Now I need a little something over here because I do have, for the hot flashes that I've been having lately, I've been labeling them mild, moderate, or monstrous. So let's see what I can find to put around that information. Sometimes I use something that looks like a Post-it note, something like this. Let's try that. Again, paste on the side. We don't want everything moving around. Okay, and we can click on this text box and bring to the front. like so. And then if we want to move those things together, we can lasso those together and move them like so. And let's put a scary pumpkin down there. Let's try this one. Since the text and stuff is gray, let's try this pumpkin. Paste on the side. Pop him right in there. Very cute. Again, I'm not that great at laying things out and getting them exactly, as a designer would do, but I do add enough interest, I think, just to kind of keep it cute. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to add that little truck also. This little truck I think is cute. And I haven't used that yet, so I want to put that on there as well. Maybe right there. Maybe I'll come back and put some pumpkins in the back of it. I don't know. Anyway, my habit tracker is good to go and ready to start the month of October. Now, I will tell you that I do go through and modify things. As I'm going through the month, I might add different things or put different stickers in just to see. Let's see. This page is a daily page that I created last month in September, and I really liked it. So I'm going to bring it forward to October, but I do need to clean it up a little bit, add some graphics, make it look cute. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to speed it up so you don't have to watch me. All I'm doing is copying and pasting. I have a time here for scheduled events or to keep track of my time. I have my top 3 priorities for the day, a food log so I can keep track of what I'm eating, a hydration log, a daily win if I have something to write there, and gratitude. This is just another table. What my self-care item might be and what my biggest challenge for the day was, my mood, my energy level, a list of things that I do, and I do have a weekly list of things to do down here that I can copy and paste from day to day. It's just kind of a routine schedule, which garden I work on, what part of the house I clean, all that kind of stuff. And then I do have a place to record any money that I spend that day and a place for notes and musings. So let me clean this up real fast and then I will show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so there we have a basic, daily page that I can use and change as I want to. It's just kind of cute to get it set up. And now let's move on to the weeks. We have our weeklies here. I have 4 weeks in this particular month of October, so I have them broken down week 3 to 9. So what I'm going to do to just get us started is I'm going to go through and decorate one of the first weeks of October, and I will save the rest of them and decorate as the mood strikes. One of the things that I like to do on my weekly pages is I like to have a top focus, a place to list prayers that I'm praying for people and projects that I'm working on. So I'm going to go back to September, grab that, copy it, and bring it forward to October. Paste on the side. Drop it in place. And all I need to do here is go through and change the table shading for that particular activity. Let's see. Table shading. Here I've just been doing the gray and the orange. There we go. Kind of ties in nicely with the other colors that we have going on. And for the first week, I'm going to start out with just these, flowers, because get spookier and spookier as the weeks go on, I think. The other thing that I like to do is for the week, I like to have a meal plan. So again, I'm going to copy that and bring it forward to October, paste on the side, and drop it into place where I want it this month or this week. And again, I'll fix that table shading so that the table looks like it's part of what we are doing here this time. So we've got the grays and the oranges. I think that looks pretty good together. All right. Back here at my September, you just see I have a couple of extra graphics. I like this weekly memories. That's been fun to do. So I'm going to copy that and bring it forward as well. I have weekly memories that I can put down here. And again, if I want that highlighted differently, see if that gray will work. I think that will be okay. The orange might be too bright. Let's try the orange and see. That's the peachy orange. I don't think that one will work. Well, we'll leave it for now until I can find something better. So let's just put a couple other decorations on here and we will call it done. I like this washi tape, and I like the fact that it's going up and down, but I think for this page I would like to turn it around, so I'm going to rotate it that way, and I just want to put it down here at the bottom. Like so. Very cute. Okay, so this gives me a place to fill in my schedule, that kind of thing, what happened for the planned events for the week, and then I have a place to list to-do items that I need to get done and that kind of thing. Looks very plain to start with. Okay, so you can see here when you look back to one of the weeks in September, they fill up pretty quickly. Anyway, moving on. So I have the rest of my weeks here that are blank. I will just go ahead and decorate those as the weeks come up. So I think that will be fun. And I do have a recipe listed here for October. It's something that I want to try, this cornbread taco bake. We'll see how that works. And then the Legend of the Blue Dog is a story that I remember telling to the students that I taught years and years ago. And I just wanted to throw that in there because I wanted to reread it for this month. And then we have our two themed pages down at the bottom. Now, one thing that I do to help keep my weeks together is I do go through and highlight those. And if I right click, I can make those a subpage. They kind of nest in, and then it makes it a little bit easier to find where the weeks actually are. And then as I need a daily page, I will come here to this October daily page and I can right click that, say copy or move, put it in October, make a copy of it, and you see it will put a copy down here at the bottom. Then I can change the date if I would like to October 1st, and I can move it up or put it under whichever week I want. Okay, then I go through here and change the date and the weather and that kind of thing, and I just use it that way. Okay. All right, well, there you have it, my complete month of October. Seems like it was a lot to do, but I was having so much fun playing with all of these stickers. I hope that you enjoyed all of this beautiful themed Halloween pumpkins as much as I did. Stay tuned. At the end of the video, I will go through and do a close-up of all the pages so you can take a closer look at some of the finished products. And again, I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you haven't yet, please do think about subscribing. Give me a thumbs up if you liked or enjoyed anything about this video. And leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. I'm always happy to chat with you. And until next time, here's hoping that you can live a more organized and simplified life through better planning. I use OneNote. Until next time, okay, happy Halloween. Until next time, okay, bye.